Welcome to the Story of Us channel, where we delve into history, civilization, and most importantly, our shared past. Today we embark on a journey back in time, to an era before the discovery of America, when the world as we know it was a vastly different place. In those days, the old world was bustling with life and activity. Trade was the lifeblood of civilization, with merchants traversing long and perilous routes to exchange goods. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the East and the West, was a testament to human ambition and resilience. It was not just about silk, spices, or precious stones, but also about the exchange of cultures, ideas, and innovations. Meanwhile, European powers were continuously in search of new lands. The desire for expansion was driven by various factors, ranging from the quest for wealth and resources to the thirst for glory and power. This desire was not just about physical possessions, but also about the symbolic significance of conquering new territories, which was seen as a testament to a nation's strength and prowess. Alongside this, the era was marked by a profound scientific curiosity. The Renaissance was in full swing, and the world was being viewed through a new lens. Scholars were pushing the boundaries of knowledge, questioning long-held beliefs, and seeking to understand the world in a more comprehensive and nuanced way. This scientific curiosity extended to geography and the world beyond known borders. In the midst of all this, the notion of an undiscovered land, a new world beyond the horizon, was both a tantalizing prospect and a daunting challenge. It sparked the imagination of many, fueling dreams of adventure, discovery, and glory. As centuries passed, the desire to explore and conquer new lands grew among the great powers of the Old World. Little did they know, their dreams would soon become a reality, forever altering the course of human history. The year is 1492, and a Genoan explorer named Christopher Columbus embarks on a journey that would change the world forever. Columbus, a seasoned mariner with a vision of a world larger than what was known, sought the support of the Spanish monarchy for his ambitious project. His proposal was simple, yet audacious: to find a westward sea route to Asia, enabling Spain to establish direct trade links with the wealth of the East. Finally, after years of persistence, Columbus won the backing of Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain. The Spanish monarchs, eager to rival Portugal's successes in overseas exploration, agreed to fund Columbus's expedition. In August of 1492, Columbus and his crew set sail aboard 3 ships: the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina. Columbus's journey across the Atlantic was fraught with challenges. His crew battled the elements, navigated unknown waters, and grappled with the fear of the unknown. But on October 12th, after more than 2 months at sea, they sighted land. Columbus and his crew had arrived in what we now know as the Bahamas in the Caribbean. Believing he had reached the outskirts of Asia, Columbus called the indigenous people he encountered Indios, or Indians. He explored several islands in the Caribbean, including what is now Cuba and Hispaniola, still convinced that he was near the mainland of Asia. Yet despite his conviction, Columbus had not reached Asia. Instead, he had stumbled upon a new world, a vast continent unknown to the Europeans. This monumental discovery, though unplanned and misunderstood at the time, would reshape the course of human history. Columbus's voyage marked the beginning of a new era in history, setting the stage for the colonization of the Americas. His journey opened up a new frontier for exploration, sparking a race among European powers to claim these newfound lands. The world, as it was known, expanded dramatically, and the age of exploration had truly begun. Following Columbus's discovery, eager explorers and conquerors known as the Conquistadors soon arrived in the New World. These men, thirsting for glory and gold, ventured into uncharted territories, where they encountered civilizations that were rich in culture and knowledge, civilizations like the Aztecs and the Incas. The Aztecs, a Mesoamerican civilization, were known for their architectural prowess, their intricate social, political, and religious structures, and their advanced knowledge in various fields. The Incas, on the other hand, hailed from the Andean region and were renowned for their engineering skills, their terraced farming, and their well-organized society. However, the arrival of the Conquistadors marked the beginning of the end for these great civilizations. Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés led an expedition that resulted in the fall of the Aztec Empire. Likewise, Francisco Pizarro, another Spanish conquistador, led the conquest that toppled the Inca Empire. These conquests were not solely the result of military superiority, but also the consequence of internal strife, manipulative alliances, and the unexpected weapon of European diseases. The impact of these European diseases, such as smallpox, cannot be overstated. These diseases decimated the native populations who had no immunity against them, and thus played a significant role in the downfall of these civilizations. The loss of life was immense, and the social fabric of these societies was ripped apart. While the conquistadors amassed wealth and fame, the native cultures suffered greatly. Their knowledge and traditions were suppressed, their populations dramatically reduced, and their lands seized. However, their influence lived on, subtly woven into the fabric of the societies that replaced them. Yet, it's important to remember that history is a complex tapestry of events and experiences. The arrival of the conquistadors was not just a story of conquest and destruction, but also of the meeting of different worlds, the exchange of ideas, and the shaping of the world as we know it today. The conquest and fall of these great civilizations marked the beginning of the colonization of the New World. With the native civilizations conquered, the European powers began to establish colonies across the Americas. The dawn of the 16th century saw an array of European powers, including Spain, England, France, and the Netherlands, setting their sights on the vast and uncharted territories of the New World. Driven by the promise of wealth, adventure, and a desire to spread their religious beliefs, they embarked on a grand endeavor to establish colonies in these newfound lands. Spain, the first to arrive, established its first permanent settlement in St. Augustine, Florida, in 1565. This was followed by a flurry of colonial establishments, including England's Jamestown in Virginia and the Plymouth colony in Massachusetts. France got its foothold in North America with Quebec City, and the Dutch made their mark with New Amsterdam, which we now know as New York. But colonization was not without its dark side. The transatlantic slave trade, a grim and inhumane chapter in our history, was a direct offshoot of these colonial endeavors. African men, women, and children were forcibly taken from their homes and shipped across the Atlantic to work in the colony's plantations and mines. The impact of this trade was profound and far-reaching, shaping the racial and cultural landscape of the Americas in ways that still reverberate today. As these colonies grew and thrived, they transformed the Americas into a vibrant tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions. They brought with them their architectural styles, their culinary tastes, and their ways of life, shaping the cities, towns, and rural landscapes that we see today. Yet, amidst the tapestry of cultures, the native civilizations' contributions should not be overlooked. Their knowledge of the land, their agricultural practices, and their rich cultural heritage played a significant role in shaping the unique identity of the Americas. The colonization of the Americas forever altered the course of world history, creating a melting pot of cultures and races. It's a story of exploration and adventure, of exploitation and resilience, of cultural exchange and fusion, and it's a story that continues to shape our world today. The colonization of America was not without its consequences. It was a period of intense change, an era that left indelible marks on the world in ways we are still understanding today. The native populations, vibrant and diverse, faced the brunt of this seismic shift. The arrival of the Europeans brought with it diseases to which the indigenous people had no immunity, resulting in devastating epidemics. Their cultures, languages, and traditions, rich tapestries woven over centuries, were often suppressed or erased, replaced by the norms and customs of the colonizers. The environment, too, bore the impact of colonization. Vast tracts of land were transformed, forests were felled, and animals were hunted, sometimes to the point of extinction, altering ecosystems in profound ways. Yet, the colonization of America wasn't just about destruction. It was a catalyst for global change, reshaping world politics and economics. Trade routes were established, commodities like sugar, tobacco, and cotton became highly sought after, fueling the rise of capitalism. The colonies also played a pivotal role in the power dynamics between European nations, their fortunes often hinging on the wealth and resources these new lands offered. And what of the legacy of this epoch in history? Well, it's all around us. The colonization of America led to the formation of new nations, each with its own unique identity and history. It's in the languages we speak, the foods we eat, the cities we live in. It's in the very fabric of our societies, in the intermingling of cultures and ideas, in the stories of resilience and resistance, of exploitation and liberation. The discovery and colonization of America is a testament to human curiosity, ambition, and the desire for exploration. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos.